Alright, what's up guys? So today I am gonna show you why I was just assembling my bike, because some dumb stuff happened yesterday that I was not looking forward to because I'm supposed to be going riding this weekend, and yeah, let me show you what that's all about. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see here, this is my derailleur hanger, which essentially is what's attached to the bike frame that your derailleur hangs on. This goes right here and so on. So I'll post a picture right here and you can see how the derailleur is completely screwed up. And it looked like my derailleur literally went into my spokes, and luckily it was the hanger and not the derailleur. It's much cheaper to get the hanger than it is to get a new derailleur. So I have the Shimano derailleur 10 speed with the clutch, and I just replaced actually the jockey discs. Decided to see how that goes because they're metal, not plastic anymore. So I did replace those last night, but I'm not going to go ahead and replace this because got a new part. I had to get it shipped, 1-day shipping from the bike shop. So thanks to A1 Bicycles, or bicycle shop, however you want to do it, say it. Yeah, pretty awesome. So we're gonna put that on today, and then meanwhile I'm gonna kind of explain to you why I needed this like tomorrow. So to get all this to work, I gotta start by taking my rear wheel off. I already have the chain and everything off, the derailleur's off, all that good stuff. And then the piece that was bent goes right here. As you can see, it was hanging on, supposed to hang on like this, but it was hanging on like this. So we're gonna get that going. We're gonna put the new one on. So the reason I needed this piece this weekend, well actually today, is because I am actually driving up to Williamsburg tonight and going to Busch Gardens for the weekend, and then there's actually a really cool bike trail. Now, Williamsburg is about 2.5 hours away, so I wasn't about to spend 2.5 hours in a car just to go ride my bike at a bike trail when this bike trail is actually on the way home from Busch Gardens, and I figured why not go ride it since it's right there. And I was riding yesterday. My day yesterday, by the way, was terrible. And I was riding yesterday, all of a sudden my back wheel's locking up and I'm like, I don't have my brakes on. So, little behold, looks like my derailleur broke and snapped. Called about 20 different bike shops. Everyone's like, nope, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. And then one shop's like, hey, I got it. Well, I don't have it in stock, but we'll split shipping with you. I can get it tomorrow. And I was like, sweet. So I decided to go with that because Amazon wasn't gonna get it to me, even if I had next day shipping or so-called speedy shipping. I wasn't gonna have it until literally probably a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. So really wanted it for tomorrow, so that because I'm not gonna spend another 2.5 hours in the car just to go ride my bike unless I go back up for, if I decide to go back up to go to Busch Gardens, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So that was my whole reason behind all this. So I figured I'd show you guys putting a new derailleur hanger on. Super simple. There's a bolt in your frame, or it comes with a piece. Now there's 2 million different kinds. As of learning this yesterday, 2 million different kinds of derailleur hangers. So make sure you get the right one for your bike. I also really messed up, and I ended up getting pissed off and leaving my my multi-tool out on the trail. So I also had to buy a multi-tool today, and I was not planning on spending any of that kind of money for this weekend, but things happen and I had to end up spending some more money than I wanted to. Oh, that is not. So I got a multi-tool, I don't know if it has everything that I need on it. Let me show you that to you guys. So it's the Park tool. I was also looking at the specialized one, but I realized really fast to go with Park tool, at least for this shop. The specialized one had way less tools, half the stuff that I even needed, and I was like, okay, so why would I get that one? It's like $45. This one was only $21 or $22, and it had like more than I actually needed. So I decided to go with Park tool, and it comes with a nice little pouch for stowing away. I know it's a little bit more bulky, but I'm not a weight saver. I'm not a road cyclist or anything like that. So I would rather have something that I'm gonna use more than something that I might use a little bit less. So let's check this puppy out. Sweet, my car just filled up again. So I don't know exactly where I was, but this is the clamp that holds these two pieces together. There is a 10mm along with an 8mm on here, and it slides together such as so. So I'll just start with this side, I guess. 6mm here. We have a 5mm Phillips star nut. This is a T25, in case you guys are wondering. And then this is not labeled, but I'm assuming it's probably a 3mm. And then there's probably a 2 or 1mm. As you can see, these things are really stiff, so I probably want to break this down a little bit. We here have a 4mm. Oh man, we have a big nut here. It doesn't say, probably like a 9 or 10. There's also this little small one down in here. I don't know what size this is or why it's kind of like in an oddly placed area, but hey, whatever, right? It's there in case you need it. We have a 10mm like wrench. We have a 9mm wrench, an 8mm wrench, bottle opener, and we also have a flathead here. And then we have a serrated blade. No idea what they want this for, but it's there in case I need it, just in case, right? And yeah, here's that little hex wrench there as well. Bam. They're now locked in place. They're not going anywhere. So that's super convenient. This camera, I'm really sorry, it's bad at auto-focusing right now. But yeah, so here's all the wrenches and this convenient little clip piece. Oh, and one last thing. These are also both tire levers in case you need a tire lever. So this is going to be my new multi-tool until I decide to go back to the trail and see if it's still there or if it hasn't rusted out. But yeah, that's definitely a trip I guess I'll have to go take that I was not planning on as of yesterday. I am running a SRAM cassette setup. For those of you that are wondering what my setup may be, I have a SRAM cassette. It's 11 to 36, I believe. Shimano Derailleur. Yes, I know my chain is dirty. You don't have to tell me. And then, oh man, this is the worst part, is always rerouting your chain through your derailleur. Well, originally, I didn't have a master link on my chain, and that was no fun, because it broke out in the middle of the woods and I didn't have a second one. So we took a rock and I literally bashed it onto the pin back into the chain link itself, and it held up for another 3 miles through the trails, so can't complain. Wait, we're in. I think I probably screwed something up here, but we'll figure that out when I get the wheel back on. This is my wheel set here. 11 to 36 SRAM, and yeah, so let's get this on. I have been waiting for this way too long because this is not okay. We'll figure out how this goes in a minute. This part for me is always so difficult for some reason. I hate quick release. avoid buying quick things if that comes on your bike. See, problem number one right there. Didn't move that out of the way. Line up the disc brakes. Not too worried about alignment right now for the disc brakes. I just need it to be on the wheel. So next I need to wire this into my derailleur. If you don't have if you have a frayed end and you don't want to cut it and you don't have an end piece or end cap, tape. Gorilla tape to the rescue. This is not gonna fit through here. Oh my goodness, I'm always doing something wrong. Well, let's start problem solving. See, the funny thing is, last night, when I was at the bike shop, I was looking at new cables. But I was like, no, don't need one. Cables are just fine. These pliers suck. I thought pliers were good at cutting things. I'm at a loss, guys. I'm just gonna keep twisting it, see if I can get them to bind together in some way. Huh. I think I'm getting something here. But I don't want to get my hopes up too much, because then when it doesn't actually work. I think I got something here. It's not a super frayed end anymore. Sweet. Oh man, I hope this works. Woo! Yeah. Alright, cool. I should probably have bought a new cable yesterday, but I was already too mad to even want to go buy that cable or buy anything else in that matter. That is the wrong way. I know you guys are gonna be like, you should have bought a new cable, your thing's not gonna shift right. I know, alright. My motto is I'm a baller on a budget, I guess. Even though. Alright, so back to this. I just got a phone call. Sorry that the derailleur or the focus was way too close, but bear with me on that. So my derailleur hanger is also way out of whack. It seems to be jumping. I don't know why or what it's catching on. So that would be why. So I have been having tons of issues with shifting. Let me show you this here. So my chain ring doesn't ever either want to shift all the way to the highest gear or all the way to the lowest gear. No matter how well I have this all ready to go. Sorry, someone's blowing leaves or something right out my front door, really? Anyway, so I originally had my chain wheel focus on the other side here, but then I swapped it over to this side so I could always reach the higher gears because I'm terrible at climbing and I need this 36 tooth here. Essentially it's because this chain is made for it, but the chain wheel goes all the way into a huge S all over to here. When it's in these middle gears, it's perfect, and when it's in the high gear, it's just got a little curve, but it does not want to pull all the way to the far gear, either top or bottom, depending on which side I have the chain wheel on. So I'm gonna leave it where it is. I'm gonna just adjust it to do its thing for the high gear. Low gear, it's fine. I just don't want it to do what it did again, and it went into my spokes. Chain caught into my spokes, bent the hanger, broke the hanger. So let's fix that. We're gonna shift these gears here real quick. Sweet. Alright, let's check the hanger here. Alright, I'm just gonna actually adjust this. I always forget which screws the high, which screws the low, and it just turns into this. I think that looks good. me. Now we're just going to adjust the back wheel and we're ready to go and clip these dumb things off. Alright. Alright guys, so I want to thank you for watching the bent or broken derailleur hanger replacement. And I guess you would say Park Tool product review. I am not sponsored, or nor is this video in general sponsored by them, but I wanted to give you my super uneventful day yesterday. That was absolutely terrible, but super exciting. This weekend I am going to Busch Gardens, along with going to a bike park that I will show you guys in a separate video. I'm bringing out my GoPro. I just got a GoPro chest mount and I cannot get this thing back on again. Whatever. I just got GoPro chest and head mount, so that's gonna be sweet. It'll be my first time using the GoPro that I've had forever. Not really my first time, but definitely one of the few times that I've actually used the GoPro that I have. And yeah, so I'm gonna end that video here, and hopefully you guys enjoy the next one for sure, because stay tuned, that's gonna be a pretty awesome one. And click over here somewhere in the screen for last video at the New River Gorge. That was pretty sweet. And more bike videos and climbing videos are to come, such as maybe some training videos. I got some stuff in store for you guys, some good mental training for climbing and things that I've experienced that helped me. So stay tuned for some pretty awesome reviews, along with some just adventure stuff, I guess you could say. But yeah, fixing, whatever, come to the channel, figure it out, subscribe, hit that like button, let me know how you like it, comment below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we'll be riding together.